Yo, yo, I don't know what just happened, everybody. I don't know what went wrong. I checked all the connections and everything. The internet should be fine. Sorry, guys, I restarted the stream. We were only in a couple minutes into it. Um, Sorry about that. I don't know what went wrong. Hey, guys. Um, hey, Isaac, what's going on? Okay, we'll reboot the stream. We're just getting started. We weren't too far into it. Yeah, let me get some steam rolling on this one. Sorry about that. I don't know what happens. If it disconnects again, I guess I'll call it for the day. If it gets all crazy again, I don't know what that was. Sorry. Isaac, Harvey, what's going on? Daniel, Heraclio in the house right there, my boy. Sammy Sprinklers, what's up? Chim Flimper, yo. El Toro. Sorry, guys. I was getting into the story a little bit. I'll kind of speed up to where I was. Me and Heraclio, my boy in the chat right here, we fly down to Mexico, we get picked up, we go to a hotel. Hotel's a little bit rough. The next morning, they pick us up and they take us down to the event. They told me, they said, hey, yeah, we have a shirt for you to wear at the event. And I was like, you got a shirt? And I was like, but you never asked my shirt size. I realized that they never asked my shirt size. And I wear like a 4XL, or sometimes I can fit a 3XL. And he's like, oh, yeah, we got you a 2XL. I was like, guys, that's going to be like skin tight. And but it was cool, man. I walk in and all the arm wrestlers are there. I walk in, they all go crazy. They're like, they're all clapping and stuff. I felt really awkward because I don't know what to do in those situations. And then we take a bunch of pictures. I signed some cool autographs. I put on the shirt, and it's just so tight. And I was like, they were all laughing, so I figured, okay, cool. So very choppy, says Harvey. You guys, is it still choppy right now? I don't know what else to do. Is good on my end? Okay. All right, good. Sorry. So I get there, take a bunch of pictures of everybody. Then they mentioned like, yeah, we want you to ref, but you'll have a break. And I was like, okay, because tournaments go like 8 hours. Like that's a lot of reffing. And I've not even ever got certified. I've refed a lot down here, and I've refed a couple tournaments, but I've never even been certified because it's not my thing normally. And they were like, yeah, we need you to ref. So I ended up refing like pretty much all 8 hours of the tournament, which was awesome though, because I got to see firsthand a lot of the new Mexican talent down there right now. And there's some dudes that are badass. There's an 80 kg guy left-handed who is a friggin' monster, who is ready to come up here and ready to be at like a top at 80 kg, like a top 10. I would like to see him compete with somebody at top 10. I'd be very interested in that match. Maybe he could be higher than that. I got to get his name. I asked Heraclio to get me his name. I asked everybody to get me his name. No one sent me his name yet. I just want – I got to get that dude's name. So what's going on? Chad, Levi, yo, what's up, man? No dice. Lori Lightfoot is a beautiful woman. What? What's going on, Solomon? Does Marcio live in Brazil or in the States? Marcio lives in the States. There you go. White Wolf in the house. What's up, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Hopefully everything's okay. So got to see, it was live streamed on their Facebook page. The tournament was, and it went pretty much without a hitch. I mean, the thing about reffing is everybody's always mad. Somebody that walks away from that table is pissed. And about a quarter of those people are pissed at the ref. They always think they got the wrong call, and I'm just trying to be as fair as I can and get everything as fair as I can get it. Didn't have any biases. My boy Heraclio got third place left-handed in the super heavyweights at nationals, which is awesome. He hasn't really been training too much, so it was good to see him get in there and mix it up. I'm excited to see him. He's got a fire lit under his butt right now, so excited to see what he's going to go do with all that. So do the nationals part, finish that. It was a long day. Food-wise, people asked me about the food. It was good. I don't know the cheese that they use, like queso fresco, or I don't know what the cheese was, but it's like a white cheese, but it's not like mozzarella. It was something different. Anyway, it was super good. And so I had a bunch of quesadillas and tacos, things like that, which is just cheese and meat and cheese, and then like different sauces and whatnot. So I ate a bunch of that. It didn't upset my stomach too much. I mean, honestly, if anything, it clogged me up. It definitely didn't make me have to run to the bathroom. And then I after pulled. The nationals. I didn't pull really all day. I was reffing it. I was getting the itch to pull, And then right afterward, they told me, they're like, hey, after the tournament, we'd like you to pull strength and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, cool. My left hand's still a little bit wonky. My left wrist is still a little jacked up. But I was like, yeah, we'll definitely after pull. I want to get to pulling with these guys. And so they end the tournament. They do an overalls for left-handed. They do overalls for right-handed. That 80 kg guy wins the left-handed overalls. Destroys everybody. He destroyed everybody all day left-handed. He was a high-knuckled posting top roller. Just everybody. And then the right overall champ was the super heavyweight champ. And he was more for hooking. Super thick dude. And I believe he went undefeated as well through the tournament and then through the overalls. He won. But right when they end the tournament, they're like, obviously it's in Spanish, and your boy don't speak Spanish, so I had Heraclio there was my all-time translator. And they said, oh, hey, Derek, we want you to arm wrestle the overall champ right now. I was like, what? Like, on stage, where everybody's there, they're like, yeah, like right now, arm wrestle the overall champ right-handed. like in a best 2 out of 3. So they surprised me with a little mini super match, but he had just pulled the whole tournament, so it's whatever. But yeah, we did that. So all this stuff I have footage of, guys. I started editing the vlog. I'm gonna be releasing that within the next day or two of my whole Mexico trip. But then I arm wrestled the overall champ righty and the overall champ lefty after that, which was fun. I'll let you guys see the videos of that. And then I basically arm wrestled everybody. They were basically in single file line, and I arm wrestled pretty much everybody that was on that stage. So it was a lot of matches, which is fun. All right-handed. Anyway, that night we go out drinking a little bit, go see the town. Had fun, was having some beers with the guys, with a bunch of arm wrestlers. There was like 20 of us. Had a great time down there. Yeah, and then on the way back, so we're supposed to fly out. This is where it starts getting really fun, right? You guys remember that Matt Mask story where he was trying to get to, what was he trying to get to? Oh, he's trying to get to his match, I think, with Hermes, and he kept getting delayed and moved around, stuff like that. Was me. I finally had that experience. I've been flying for years, and I've never had a jacked up experience like that. I finally had mine. Let me catch up in the chat, and I'll get into what happened with me flying. Levi says, you're getting super strong, bros. Your training was going well. Obviously, I took a little bit of a pause to go to Mexico for a couple days, but I did get some good polling in there, which was nice. I'm excited to get back into everything. I am catching up on all my hydration. This is a gallon water, and I've been trying to drink 1 to 2 of these a day. Well, I've definitely been drinking 1. I'm trying to get up to drinking 2 to 2.5 of these a day. So hydration's been a big point for me. It's something I'm trying to train myself in. Training is going well. Last time I was in the gym before I went to Mexico, it was an amazing gym session. Probably one of the best gym sessions I've had in years in terms of energy, and everything felt great and things were moving. And one of the biggest changes I made was I'm actually hydrated now. I'm focused on it. I'm really focused on keeping hydrated, which it makes a huge difference, guys. So I'm really excited to get back to that and get back in the gym. I was pretty sore that night after we went out drinking. I arm wrestled all night too on random countertops with all the arm wrestlers. So we did a lot of pulling. So my arms pretty much it's a little tender right now, but it's pretty much recovered. I'll be back to the gym tomorrow. But training's going well. Same as sprinklers. How was the weather? The weather, it's weird because it was raining randomly, but besides that, it was beautiful. Yeah, it would randomly start pouring rain like at night and stuff. And then all day the weather was beautiful. So it was good. The weather was good. What's up, big man? Hey, JJ, what's going on? Ronan, you should get great supplements in Mexico. Harvey Weinstein says, left the East of Fitness live stream. Ask Hermes and Alex who would win in a rematch. Hermes pointed at Alex. Oh. Sammy Sprinkler says, Ronan, I know some Southern guys, they go to Tijuana to get their PEDs. Adrian Rubalcaba, maybe queso. Oh, I can't even pronounce it. Oaxaca. Let's see. Guys, like the stream. You guys, where are we at in likes right now? 20 likes, 53 people in here. Those are kind of rookie numbers a little bit. Maybe we can boost those a little bit. I'd appreciate that. Close out the live stream. Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, we restarted, so we gotta get. If you like the last one, you gotta like this one. You know what I mean? You gotta re-up on the likes. Chocos Pastor. I don't know the difference. I don't know what that means. So maybe I tried that. I don't know. Oh, you know what I did try before I left though? Oh man, I'm gonna forget how to say it. Heraclio taught me how to say it like 6 times. It's illegal here in the United States. I know that much. He told me that you're not allowed to eat in the United States. I can't even remember how to say it. It's like it's meat, but it's like tendons, and then one of it had like a big chunk of like, I think it had like intestine, like lamb intestine or something. I forget what it's called. If you guys know the name of it, remind me. But he said it's illegal to eat steaks, so we ate that down there, which it was good. It was good. It was like a stew. I was a little worried, especially when I said, "What is this?" And he said, "Let me tell you after you take a few bites." But I'm not a really picky eater, so I went for it. What's the best, highest achievement you made while being a pro gamer? I don't know. At the MLG, well, I coached after I gamed. I coached, and we got as a coach, I got second in national championships for Call of Duty, and second on Final Boss at a MLG event in Ohio. As a player, I got top 16 a few times, but probably my biggest achievement is beating. There's my best friend. His name was Karma, or Katie the Arma. He was like a famous 1v1 player in Halo, the most dominant 1v1 player ever. And I beat him in a 1v1 tournament, a local one down the street. And that was probably my crowning achievement. I whooped that ass. Sammy Sprinklers, do you have any? Oh, sorry, super chat. White Wolf, what do you mean you haven't seen me in a while? How's smoking cessation going? How quickly we forget. Hello. It's going great. It's going great. Not smoking. Derek, do you ever consider taking creatine to take your game to the next level? I've taken it before. I didn't notice too much when I took it. I didn't notice that big of a difference. Maybe because I'm already bloated fat dude. Because I know it's supposed to like bloat you up, you know. But I didn't notice too big of a difference when I took it, to be honest. Maybe I need to try it again. Russell Monroe, what's up? Ephraim in the house. Do you have any arm wrestling PR numbers you're going for? I want, and I understand 100% what muscles work for arm wrestling and how they work in arm wrestling and what's important, what's not. Okay. That being said, I really want a 450-pound bench. I'd like it for 2 if I could. I don't know why I want that number. I think I've always been like self-conscious about my chest, and it's just something I don't know, and it's just a bench thing. I really want to get like a 450-pound bench. And then I have some smaller goals, but if I told you guys the weight here, I don't know if it's true weight. I just know I use the same pulley system all the time, so I kind of look at the pulley system, and I have goals on that pulley system. You know, like how much I want to wrist curl and things like that. So I don't know specifically if it's true weight, so I don't want to say it out loud and get people all crazy. Yeah. Y'all seen the movie Golden Arms? No. Derek, I'm a newborn that just got into arm wrestling. I can curl 2 pounds. Any tips? Do it more. If Derek tried creatine, he would be 500 pounds easy. Cool burn, Derek. How you gonna not know Mexican food loving and so? No, it wasn't tripe. It was something else, guys. From Jay Lancer, what's going on? What's up, brother? You're full steam back into training. I can't wait for the match and the event. Me too. Excited. Everything's booked for Turkey, you guys. The flight, hotel. My mom's going. So I'm going with my girlfriend. Like we did before. My mom, she follows my everything. She follows all the arm wrestling stuff. I was like, you want to go? And she said, yeah. And so she went all out and she booked everything. My mom did. We're gonna go to. So like we talked about, we want to go to. I want to not mess up again, right? I went to Turkey. I didn't get the sleep dialed in. The everything like was in shambles. I messed it all up. So this time, I'm getting off work. Last time I showed up in Turkey on Thursday night. Arm wrestled on Saturday. This time, we're flying out Sunday, right when I get off work. We're going to fly out Sunday, go to Greece, which is right next to Turkey. We're going to go to Athens for a few days, which is in the same time zone, which is the important part. Because my mom and Bridget, they want to go sightseeing, and it's cool, and I want to too. I love history and all that stuff. So I'm excited to go out, but more importantly, I'll be in the time zone of Turkey or like 1 hour away, so I can start getting my sleep schedule right. So I told them, I said, we're going to have fun in Athens, but more importantly, I will be going to sleep at the right time each night and hydrating the crap out of myself. So I get over in that area way earlier. Then we fly from Athens to Turkey on Thursday morning. So then we have I'll do the dinner on Thursday and Friday night with all the guys and stuff. Do the press conference and all that. Really focus up and just so I'll have time in that time zone to be set. Yeah, so I'm really excited about the travel and doing it right. Saucy James with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, man. What's up, bro? What's your take on the Corey Kadecha match? I was thinking of staking Corey. Corey looks amazing right now. He really does. His arm hasn't been moving lately. His arm didn't move with his match with Mega Mike. His arm barely moved with the Ryan Espy match, and his arm didn't move at all with Krasimir. Corey's looking really, really, really strong right now, and I'm sure he's still on an upward trajectory. Now, that being said, Alex Kadecha, as we've seen, is live or die by take your hand. He takes your hand, he has it. He gets sucked into a hook or something like that. He's not weak, but he's definitely not as strong as he is after he takes your hand. Now, this is the Alex we had been seeing, and I'm sure Alex realized this as a problem himself and has been working on his inside game and side pressure and things like that, I'm sure. Now, so it's going to come down, basically, I still think it will come down to if Alex can take Corey's hand. Now, I know from experience practicing with Corey that taking his hand is really awkward. Is it strong? Yeah, it's super strong. But more importantly than it being his is that it's an awkward angle where the way that Corey tries to cup in and how he crowds you and shoots up, it's like you have to top roll him right here. Like right here. So most people will say center table's right here. When Corey starts, he has a longer arm than you think. You have to top roll him like right here, which is weird. So I'm interested to see if Alex can take Corey's hand. Now, if Alex can take Corey's hand, I put Alex as the favorite. I haven't seen Corey shoot too much flop pressing and things like that. So I'll put Alex as the favorite if that happens. So like I said, that's the question. Will he take his wrist? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's so hard to tell because I want to see Corey, go out there and pull these big, the big super heavyweights, and this is his chance. I really don't know. Guys. I have no idea. I'll be cheering for Corey. Alex is my buddy too, but obviously I'm gonna be cheering for Corey. Hoping he goes out there, represents and does well. Yeah, it'll come down. We'll see how Corey's wrist holds up. That's gonna be the question. And I think I don't know for sure, but I feel like this is Corey's first time traveling that far. Hopefully he's learned from my mess ups and getting good advice from Michael and everybody else about how to handle that and not let it affect him too much. So I'm torn on it, man. I'm torn. I don't have a good stance to help you out, Saucy. I'm sorry. I don't want you to bet your money based on my opinion. Not on that one. Okay, so what's your brother? Okay, I heard of Karma, says Dylan. Yeah, that's my boy. When's the Devin match? Late June, right? This month. Derek, we talked a little bit about this on Uncle John's channel yesterday, but everyone says how big Levon is, but I don't feel like Devin gets slighted because he looks massive. What's your opinion? Devin is not a small guy at all by any means, especially right now. But I mean, he's not as those two guys walk into a room, you wouldn't look at Devin over Levon. You'd look at Levon first, like, dude, and then you would notice, like, damn, Devin's pretty big. But Levon would definitely steal the show in terms of appearance and size. But yeah, Devin's and that you guys size is, I mean, it's important, but it's not everything. Especially being strong where it matters is more important. Do you still have your gaming PC? I'm on PC right now. Trying to say creatine, water soluble, gets the muscles better. Okay, thank you, Dylan. Okay, there you go. Heraclio says it's birra with haggis sausage. That's what I ate. Birra. I see curly R's, man. I don't know if I could do that before I went to Mexico. Just saying, guys. Ronan says, I'm friends with Tim Sylvia. Long arms just like you, real tall. He was never a great bencher, but he could punch. All right. Devin's Forum. Yo, what up? What up, man? Efren Sanchez Tripas. Let's see. Wild Horse has decided to quit smoking as well. Good for both of you. Hell yeah. Johnny Dan, good to have you home. D, I'm good to be home, man. I didn't tell you guys. So I cut off let me finish the chat and then I'll finish the rest of my story about how the flight went. It's intestine with heart, lungs, and liver blood. There you go. That's right. Almost done with the Super Shredder Extreme Pump video. There you go. Johnny Dang, ice me out, bro. Great says, favorite cupping exercises. I change my cupping. I do cupping in the fingers where there's weight and challenge in the fingers. cupping on the top part of my hand, so I'm like rising and pronating while I cup, cupping on the bottom part of my hand where it's like connecting to someone's wrist, and then I do flat cupping where it's kind of a medium-sized handle and it's just flat. Those are the way I break down my cupping. Cristobal R says predictions: Derek versus Ravaz. I'm not. Ravaz is amazing arm wrestler, very smart. The biggest thing that shines to me about Ravaz as an arm wrestler is this. More so than strength or genetics or aggression or speed or any of that. More than anything, Ravaz seems like a very smart arm wrestler, and that he'll make the adjustments that's necessary to win. I don't know if you got that from Gennady, because Gennady was usually known for that too. But that's one of the big things that I think that if I pose a problem for Ravaz, will he find a way around it? And I'm expecting him to try to find a way around it. That's not saying I think he's weak or anything like that. I just think that's where he shines the most is his ability to be versatile and to find a way to win, right? So this means I need to lock up all the fundamentals. I need to be strong everywhere, right? It's not complicated. I'm in an arm wrestling match. I feel smart enough to come up with answers. I just need to be physically strong enough and capable enough to pull those answers off. So yeah, I'm getting excited for this match. I want to win. I want to win it. I want to win it pretty bad. So yeah, and it's building up and training's building up, and it'll be a better version of me that day for sure. Any thoughts on Monster Michael Todd and Toddzilla? Toddzilla has a large hill to climb, stylistically and the way they're built. I think it's on regular 7x7 pads, which is good for Toddzilla because Michael Todd can't run back as far because it's not as long pads like it was, like it is at WAL. But yeah, I mean, where's he gonna? Toddzilla has to have a press, and I don't know. I think just based off their builds and stuff and their styles, I think Michael Todd's the favorite. But Toddzilla is an amazing arm wrestler, and we'll see if he can find a way to pressure through that. Derek or anyone want to go to Turkey, go to Göbekli Tepe, huge megalithic site in Turkey, more impressive than older Stonehenge, older than Giza pyramids. Asking about it. Oh, that sounds cool. Mili Sagnashvili, the dude always on Joe Rogan talking about that Göbekli Tepe all the time. Oh, all right, I need to check that out then. That's two people. Have you ever seen or tried bitter tacos before? They're delicious. No, I have not. You guys are talking about that place. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm all caught up in the chat. So what happened basically with the flight, what I wanted to get into was on the way home. This is on me and Heraclio just had the worst luck. Basically, like we had really bad luck that day. We get to the airport at what time was our flight? We got there at 10:30 a.m. on Monday, and no, that's not right. We get there at our flight's at 4, so we get there like 2:30 on Monday. That's when we get there. And so we check in. We go to check-in goes pretty smooth. We go to the gate. We board. We take off. We hit a bird, or they said a duck, flies into the engine. Engine explodes. Fire shoots out of the engine. We turn around. We land the airplane. We land the airplane. We're sitting on the airplane for, I don't know, 25 minutes. Everybody's kind of like, what the hell happened? They come inside. They say, hey, we hit a bird. We're gonna see what the damage is. See if we can get back in the air. Obviously, they find out it's a bird and stuff. They say, hey, we're going to have to deplane. Everybody's going to have to get off the airplane. We're like, dude, everybody's mad or whatever, but okay, whatever, we understand. And this whole time, in every one of these stories, once we get on the plane, Heraclio, my translator friend, is up. We're in different seats. He's way up in front of the plane. We're not next to each other. So all I'm hearing is Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish. And all I hear is everybody screaming around me and yelling in Spanish, and I don't know what they're yelling about. And so I'm just sitting there, just looking at him like, yeah, I'm pissed off too. Like I don't know what we're saying, but screw you, pilot. I'm with you guys. And Heraclio's texting me and trying to translate what they're saying on the loudspeaker. But so they get us off the plane. Then they tell us we're gonna have to board a new plane. So we wait a few hours, 3 or 4 hours. We get onto the plane. Then once we get on that plane, we board. Everybody get right in the same seats, same everything, same crew, and then we're ready to go. You're about to close the door, and they go, "Oh wait, hey guys, we just found out that the crew is out of hours." We're all what? And so everybody's pissed, right? We've already been here for forever. We've been in the airport already for 6 hours trying to do this. And so, in that intermission, me and Heraclio go to, there was like a Carl's Jr. And I was like, hey, let's just get some food while we're waiting for this. And the machine breaks. We're at the front of the counter, and the machine breaks for your card. And then there's a long line, and then people are getting mad at us, and we can't order our food, and we didn't have any more pesos. All I had was American money. And then this girl behind me is like the most valued girl ever. And I was already like super tired, and all I hear is like, do you guys like have enough money, or like what's the problem? Like, do you guys need me to pay for your food? Like, how much was it? Like, do you guys need money, or like what? Like, what's the problem? And I was so tired. And I was like, I felt like Lurch, like, I turned around, and Heraclio turned around and was like, oh no, let's have a problem. She's like, well, how much is your guys' food? Like, I can pay for it. Like, oh, I should. In retrospect, I was talking to Bridget. She's like, you should have told her to pay for it. But it just pissed me off because I was not in the mood to deal with that in a different country. Like, why are you here? I shouldn't be hearing this accent and this voice this far away in the middle of Guadalajara, Mexico. Like, where did this come from? And so that pissed me off. And so the machine breaks, and then we end up getting our food, whatever we eat. We get onto the plane. We're boarded, about to take off. They come in. They say, hey, the crew's out of hours. We're like, what? And they're like, yeah, the crew's out of hours. The crew that was supposed to go to Tijuana has worked too many hours today. They can't keep working. And the flight just like erupts, right? Some guy is singing. This other dude's dancing. People are hollering. I think I saw a baby get thrown. Like, shit was crazy. Hits the fan, right? We've been here for hours and hours and hours. Then I'm texting Rocky like, what is going on? Why are they freaking out? What is it? And I don't know what anybody's saying. It's just madhouse. And then they'd say, okay, we're gonna see if we can get. There's supposed to be another crew somewhere around here. We're gonna try to get them to come, work it. Wait another 20, 25 minutes. Then suddenly they come back in. They're like, on the loudspeaker. And once again, I see them grab the speaker and they start talking, and I just look at everybody else. This is how I'm trying to get my news, right? What's going on? what are you saying? And I just see them light up again, like, what the fuck? And they're out, and people are running up the aisles. It was crazy. Hey, in Mexico, they are way more animated than we are over here in the United States. So the apparently they say that we couldn't find another crew to cover these people. We're gonna have to deplane again. So you guys can imagine how pissed off everybody is. It's been like so many hours, and we're so far delayed. And so we have to get off the plane, and they're like, we're going to cover your hotel. You guys are going to have to stay the night here in Guadalajara again. And it's just like, it's just crazy. And so this is Viva Aerobus. So you guys don't fly Viva Aerobus. Well, at least, I don't know. I had a bad experience with them. So then we get off the plane, and it's like a mad dash. They send us to the office for Viva Aerobus to go get your hotel and everything. We go down there, and it's just like the longest line, and we're in line for an hour and a half. So, and it was just hell. And then finally, they gave us a 200 peso stipend, which Heraclio told me was about $10. And you could only, as for food, you can only eat it in the airport. I was like, what am I going to do with $10? So we go to the hotel, Holiday Inn Express. The Holiday Inn Express in Guadalajara, Mexico, is 7 times as nice as the ones out here in the United States. It's crazy. It was way nicer. The beds were way more cushiony. Everything was way nicer. It just tripped me out. Because once I saw Holiday Inn Express, I go, oh, this is going to be bad. And it was amazing. So, but yeah, and then the next day we catch a flight. We couldn't get an early flight. All the early flights were booked, of course. So we fly out at 4 p.m. the next day. Yeah. And then we actually got home. Everything worked out. Well, our flight was delayed. I thought that was the beginning of the end again. When we got there, our flight was delayed 30 minutes. Then we made it home. flew back to Tijuana, walk across the border, get in the car, drive 2 hours to Heraclio's house. Then I drive an hour home. And then that was last night. So I made it home. There you go. There's my travel trip story. Yeah, where we at? Let's hop back in here. If Mike loses to Todd, he might consider moving to Mexico. Stranger Things 4 yet, D? No, not yet. Okay, Coolburn. Derek, what do you think Michael Todd? Why do you think Michael Todd stonewalled Rivas in round 1, but he struggled the rest of the match? Well, after that, Rivas started going flat press and pushing the line and pushing that center table. And Mike can't really counteract too much side pressure center table because his arm is so he can't get it really tight to get in there and start driving sideways. It's hard. So Rivas would push, and then but they weren't calling the shoulder past the center line of the table either. And Rivas passed the center line of the table, I feel like, a lot. But yeah, I mean, I think that Rivas thought top rolling Mike was going to be a lot easier than it was. I think that training with Gennady was probably like gassing him up, like, oh yeah, you're going to take his risk, no problem. Then to start the climbing, because round 1 it went bam, but he had such a deep set on Mike, and Mike stonewalled him center table that I think he allowed himself to have a bad setup in the strap to have purchase on Mike's wrist, so that way he could steer Mike's hand. That he got sucked into that strap and didn't get a great setup. And then kind of got stonewalled by Mike first round. So yeah, I think he just it was just a change in tactics. Benjamin Cabe, what do you do in Mexico? Any fishing, lots of tacos and lobster, arm wrestling, and then we're hanging out. Oh, I met the president of Zapalotanejo. He's Canelo, the fighter, the boxer, Canelo. It's his brother. It's his older brother that got Canelo into boxing. Apparently, he was the president of the fucking city. So we got a picture. I went over there and we got pictures with him, I guess, because the government basically put the event together. The government put money into hosting the event. So it was like government connected. So one of the guys I was like picking us up and driving us around worked for the government. And he's like, hey, I called the bosses and you can come meet the president. I said, let's do it. Let's run it. So I got a cool picture with him too. Stonehenge is fake. Look it up. It was built in the 1900s and hyped for attraction. Most of the rocks are the place within the past century. Originally, there were only a few stones there. Javier Martinez, what's up, man? Welcome back to the next team barbecue. I got you with some real Mexican food. What? I was in deep Mexico. I think I had real Mexican food. If that's not real Mexican food, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Crispy duck, says Sean. Yeah. Paul, what's going on? Veronica Knight in the house. Ensenada, Mexico, best fish tacos in the entire planet. I've been Ensenada. That lady voice. The bird was trying to kill itself after he heard that annoying girl. Yeah, probably. Baby getting thrown. No joke. No, okay, the baby didn't really get thrown. I will track that part. But there was people singing and dancing. I think they got drunk. So I think after our first plane, when we hit the bird and shit, and we landed, I think in the intermission, because there was a feu hours, they went and got drunk at the bar, some of the people that were in our flight, and then they got back on the plane and they were hammered, I think, because they started going crazy. $10 super chat from Z's guitar account. Sup? Dude, what a story. LOL. People need to chill in those situations, just nothing but make the whole thing worse. Yeah, it was getting weird, dude. Like, I thought someone was going to try to punch that flight attendant. I think she would have dropped that dude, but some guy got in her face. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know what they're saying, but you can see the body language. You can see the aggression, Yeah, it was nuts. Hawkins, you close, Derek? Riverside? Yeah, Riverside is 30 minutes away from me. Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Heraclio, do you speak Spanish? Yeah, Heraclio was my translator. I could not have done this trip if it weren't for him. Where we at? Never take the Dollar Tree version of airlines. True, dude. That was like the what's it called? What's the airline that's super cheap out here? The can't even think of the name. Brain fart. Coolburn says, yeah, true. Spirit Airlines. Why didn't they call center on Rivas' shoulder? I saw that, but thought it was just camera angle. I don't know why they didn't call it. Maybe they were looking. I know they were putting a lot of tension on Mike's humerus to see if it was slanted downwards. Maybe they weren't noticing Rivas' shoulder. Because Mike didn't even notice it until I brought it up afterwards. I go, man, they didn't call a shoulder on him? He goes, oh my God. He texts me later. He goes, I just watched all the videos. His shoulder was past center the whole time. What the hell? Ryan, what's going on, man? Another member in the house. Saul Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, there you go. That was his name. No, they called him president. I'm sorry. Why? Well, I don't know. He maybe mayor, but they called him president. That's what they said. R. Hansen, hello, Derek from New Jersey. Whoa, what up, dude? Thanks for kicking it with us. What up? Legendary Balkan. Where's Caroline? Where is Caroline? You guys, where's Caroline? Is she okay? Why is Caroline not here? Someone reach out to her. Caroline, are you okay? What do you think of Miguel Ortega's performance? Miguel did really well at the Nationals. Miguel's an arm wrestler that lives in Arizona, so he trains over there with Eric Wolf and he doesn't train with John Brzezinski, but he's in that area, right? He's one of those arm wrestlers. He's been arm wrestling as long as I have, and Miguel's super strong dude, especially in the hook. I know he lost a lot of weight for this tournament. He's been cutting weight, but he ended up doing really well. Really surprised by him. I mean, he used his experience in the sport really well. And because I reffed a few of his matches, he was doing some smart stuff in there to get his opponent off center and whatnot. But yeah, I was definitely super impressed by Miguel's performance for sure. Yeah, he got first in his weight class, I believe. What city in Mexico did you go to? Zapalotenejo. Derek, if Devin wins, does it have a big ripple effect on arm wrestling? Do you feel it'll bring more positive attention to the sport? If Devin wins, will it bring more positive attention to the sport? Well, if in general, I would think not. But I hear that they're doing the documentary. I've seen pictures and everybody's saying that they're doing a documentary. So if that's true, if they're doing the documentary, then that means and the footage I'm seeing, the pictures I'm seeing, is the same guy was filming with Devin. He's now in Georgia filming with Levon. So if what the documentary is, if it's like a Pulling John type documentary where it's like, Devin, can he retake number one? Old guy pushing 50. Can he conquer the new young giant stud for Jordan? Then that documentary would carry a lot of weight if it was really good, and that could promote the sport more if Devin wins. More people would want to watch that documentary if Devin wins than if he loses, because he'll be the underdog. So I guess in sense of that, I could bring more light to the sport if Devin wins, because that documentary could pop off. So I'll say yes, I guess, slightly. Let's see. Z's guitar counts as main thing is safety. All I care about, honestly. I know, right? Super chat from Bridget Sexiness, $5 super chat. Best storyteller ever, except when it's about me, then it's exaggerated, of course. I've never told a lie in my life. Veronica, glad you made it back. I'm sorry, guys. I just ate a little while ago. I'm trying to get big. I'm glad I made it back too. I was ready to come out. I slept for like 12 hours last night. Let's see. Oh, some people said Frontier. Better late than never. Joe, what's up, dude? What's up, everybody? Kane Fontecchio in the house, Southwest. Everybody is going to start naming their most hated airlines. Avon Rubicabra says, if he was a brother of Canelo, was it near Guadalajara? Yeah, it's like 40 minutes from Guadalajara. What up, Brandon? Thanks for tuning in. What's up, Bridget? The Schmo says, Ingen was so keen on Monster Michael Todd losing and trying to eliminate King's move that they let Rivaz get away with murder. I don't know about it. I mean, no, I'll never say Ingen did anything negative intentionally. That's my boy. But maybe they were just looking other places. No one was thinking about that one. On accident, not intentionally looking at other places. Carolyn, there she is. Derek, brother, I'm watching. Way to represent in Mexico. Thank you, Carolyn. We were all wondering where you're at. It was weird in here without you, Carolyn. Now that you're here, it's no longer weird. Florida Monk, what's up? There she is. Everybody's saying hi to Carolyn. Alvaro Laguna says, greetings, Derek. Having fun. Great having you as a referee. Hope you had a great time at I can't even pronounce that word. I don't know. Thank you, Alvaro. I did have fun. Thank you. Sammy Sprinklers. Going on. Oh, Z's Guitar Count, another $10 super chat. How did you do in the tourney? I didn't pull the tournament. I reffed it. So I after pulled with everybody. Obviously, they all just did tournaments, and I was relatively fresh. So, there's that. but I did not pull the tournament at all. I was just reffing. Thank you for the $10 super chat, though, man. I appreciate it. Derek, you play COD? If so, are you excited for Modern Warfare 2? I haven't been gaming very much, although maybe I'll play. If there's a new one coming out, maybe I'll play a new one. I haven't been following it. The Duchess herself, Miss Looms. The legendary Balkan. Who's the best puller in Arizona besides the GOAT, in your opinion? Ooh, good question. Well, obviously, the one with the highest pedigree, like the best resume, would be Eric Wolf. Is he the man right now? Wayne Arsenault might be the man right now, besides John, obviously. But then you got Dustin Allen as well. I think I'll put Wayne as the man right now. I think, although I'm not like, there might have been matches that I missed recently, but I'll say Wayne. Besides John Brzezinski, I'll see Wayne Arsenault might be the top guy in Arizona right now. Yeah, Spencer, make sure if you're here, you're subbed. Yeah, you guys. If you guys are here, we have 78 people in here. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, do I need to go over this scenario for everybody? Do I need to explain what it's like if you're not subbed to the channel? Come on, guys. You guys know. Everybody that's been in here multiple times knows what I'm about to say. Spencer in the house. Found guard is absolutely garbage, yeah. Have you ever pulled Spoto? If so, what were the results? Yeah, we practiced. I pulled him once or twice. I can't remember. I pulled him, yes. I pulled him. When he gets in his lane, when he gets that shoulder tight and starts driving, oh, he's so strong. So the key is to go first or control center table with Eric, control his hand, or drive your shoulder before he drives his. As far as I know, though, from what I've asked, I don't think Spoto is training. Apparently, the guys out there in Vegas, they told me they haven't seen him in a while, basically since his super match with Mike Aiello. I don't know if that's true still. I asked that a couple months ago, but yeah, they said they hadn't seen him. So I don't know what's going on with Spoto. Alex Hart says, Derek, do you know if Cobra is having a match soon? I heard that he was. I've been real busy, guys. I haven't been watching any of the live streams for the last week. I'm way far behind. So there could be new cool stuff out there I don't know about. Oh, Bridget sharing the link tree. You guys, if you guys want access to any of my sponsorships and that link tree right there, you click on that. It shows you all the sponsors and the discount codes I have, all the people that are associated with me, and basically every link that has to do with me. All my social media is on there. Everything's on that link tree. I think it's awesome. She put time and work putting that together. You guys, if you can at least give it a look, let's see if, check it out. See all of Bridget's hard work that she put in making that link tree for me. It's right there. Buddy, what's going on? Roger in the house. Morzov, more like Morzov. Roger, who's your next match? I forget. You have one coming. I feel like I've seen a poster. Who are you pulling next? Were you afraid when you saw fire outside the plane? No, I couldn't see it. It was really funny because I hear the shaking and the boom, and I'm like, oh, what the hell was that? And but there was somebody with their phone filming the takeoff. And so we land or whatever. I still have no idea what happened. And right when we land, the person that was filming on takeoff, I'm looking at my iPhone and I see Jesse wants to airdrop something to you. I'm like, who the fuck is Jesse? What? Someone wants to airdrop something to me. Fuck it. What is this? And I hit accept. And the person that was filming airdropped the video of the plane or the engine exploding. They airdropped it to everybody that was connected to it. And so I saw the video and I shared it around. What's going on? Damn, hope Eric isn't done with arm wrestling. I hope so as well. Let's see. That's a better plug than just asking everyone to sub. Touye. Roger pulling Craig Touye. Woo! Boy. You guys, I've been telling people that Roger is the future for a while now. Roger, don't let me down. Don't you dare let me down. I've been giving you such high praise. Touye, man, go get you some. Hey, Derek, hope you're doing well, brother. What's going on, buddy? I'm doing amazing. Hope you're doing well. Stevie Diamond, yo, sup, Derek and the crew. Who you got, Celtics or Golden State Warriors? I don't follow sports. Sadly, I'm a little busy trying to do this sport. But I mean, California, I guess. Golden State Warriors. There we go. We'll do. I'll go for the Warriors. Although, haven't they won a ton? I mean, so have the Celtics. But yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go for the Warriors. But I haven't been following it at all. Bridget says, "Who is Jesse?" Just some random girl that was on the flight, apparently. Tony 72 watching 56 likes, 57 likes, man. Come on, Tony. Joe, dude, I always randomly airdrop photos of people when I'm on the ferry to Vancouver. It's super fun. That's weird. Buddy Hale says, "How's it going? Where can we see the video?" I'm gonna put all of it on this vlog, you guys. I started editing it. I have all the footage from the whole trip. And I'll at the very end I'll throw the plane explode or the engine exploding clip onto the vlog so you guys can see it. Or it's on my I uploaded it onto my Facebook as well. Bridget always has the answers. I don't. Solomon says sour cream and chives, your favorite Pringle flavor? No, probably the cheddar one or just regular. His Facebook is on that link tree. Brad, what's up, dude? Thanks for coming through. I know you're a little bit late, but no problem. Bridges, I'm going to start airdropping to random people. I mean, that's what you want to do. What's your ideal weight for Rivaz? Says Javier Martinez. My ideal weight for Rivaz, I don't know. I'm not going to be as obsessed with it. I know that I need to keep eating to get stronger. I mean, like to put on, a lot of fast strength. But I'm not going to be obsessed with the scale like I was before Morozov. I was just like eating as much as I could and staring at that number and lifting. So I want to feel good. Most importantly, I've said this a bunch of times on here. Most important thing for sure is that when I get out to Turkey, I feel good. Whatever level of Derek I am that day, I want that level of Derek to show up at the table. That is the most important thing to me. I cannot shit the bed again in terms of me not showing up on the table. I can't afford to not show up in Turkey and not be myself and not be 100% of myself. Or as close as I can get to 100%. Like to go there and make that same mistake again and to show up and not be that guy. I just like as long as I'm that guy, then I'll feel a lot better. Win, lose, or draw. Like as long as I get to really apply myself and that and be the best version of myself that day. God, that's the most important thing. And I feel like the best version of me that day does really well. So that's my main focus. I want to keep lifting heavy, getting my CNS, getting my nervous system used to lifting heavy again, and just getting ready for that travel and getting there as early as we can and getting prepped for the event. I have a feeling that Bridget and my mom and them are going to start getting mad at me because I'm going to tell them, like, hey, I got to go sleep. It's time for me to go back to the hotel room. You guys can stay out and go exploring Athens. I'm going to be it's night time. So, yeah, I have to be serious. I mean, it was funny because not funny. It kind of made me feel like shit. Actually, yeah, it's not funny at all. It's the opposite of funny. I was telling Engen, after the Morozov match, we were talking and stuff, and I was telling him about, how I didn't sleep and how my hydration wasn't dialed in and all that stuff. And he goes, yeah, that's pretty unprofessional of you. And that kind of hit home. I mean, like when someone that you see is like, GOAT status in his own right and a legend and someone I look up to a lot says like, yeah, it's pretty unprofessional of you. And I'm like, what am I doing, dude? Like, it really, I don't know. It made me stop and take a look. It's true. That's true. Yeah, I dropped the ball. And if I want to be seen as this professional, I want to be this number one guy in the world, and I want to achieve these goals, like, what am I doing, dude? Like, going out there and not purely drinking water and not getting enough sleep or not, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Kind of like low-level bullshit is that. Sorry for all the cursing. So it just made me think, like, and then it carries back home for everything. Like, are you hydrated at home? How's my training going? Am I sleeping? Have I been eating too much crap? Do you have a problem drinking too much soda? Top level athlete. Hey, guy that wants to be number one in the world. Do you have a problem, eating too much McDonald's? Is that your problem? You're trying to be number one in the world and you just can't put down the McDonald's? These are conversations I have with myself, right? Like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like this is how I talk to myself. Like I went and bought an ice machine. I got a Brita filter just installed on the. We had to get a new faucet and Brita filters installed, and I have all these things. But I get so. How do you and if you guys can take anything from this, if any of you guys are arm wrestlers, like how do you want to be these things? You want to be this top arm wrestler. You want to be this athlete. You want to be whatever you plan to be, and you have these huge problems holding you back. They're like simple fixes. That like I want to be an athlete, but you don't act like an athlete. You don't train like an athlete. You don't really do anything like an athlete, but you aspire to be one, or you know what I mean? Like sleep, hydrate, spend time in the gym, like take this shit serious, right? And I think that's a big thing for Americans. I mean, obviously we don't see this as much as a professional sport as the rest of the world does. It's more viewed as a hobby here. So, and you don't have any full-time arm wrestlers here. So whatever the reason is, we just don't take it that as serious generally. Like if you could take, I don't know, what's a good example? Paul Lynn. Paul has a job. He trains football teams and stuff like that. And I know he's training his ass off. But if you could put Paul in a scenario where he had nothing to worry about but arm wrestling, like that's it. Eat, sleep, and train, like in a boot camp or like in like a camp for like fighters, like just all out arm wrestling. It's all he cared about. That's it. Like how good could he even be? He's already doing amazing, right? How good could someone like that be? And there's so many people like that. We're all these Americans. We're getting these levels or whatever levels we are achieving, and like only I guess Michael Todd does arm wrestling and Devin does arm wrestling, kind of full time, I guess, from YouTube and stuff like that. But yeah, most people don't. Everybody has these big jobs, so it's like really interesting to like what would we do if we were able to focus 1,000,000% on it. And that's to everybody's own, has their own story and their own things, and not everybody can just up and quit their job or neglect their kids and things like that. I get it, man. I get it. It's just, but if we could, how good could these guys be? I think about that sometimes. But yeah, all I can do is worry about myself in terms of, prepping and just stay hard on myself. You got it. Chat was moving while I was talking, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see where we at. Do you think Levon can break Devin's arm before he goes full King's move? I would be shocked. Oh, sorry. You guys have been talking for a little bit. I'm trying to catch up on the chat, guys. Okay. Choosy Champ, just remember you used to ball, but you put all into being king, brother. Yeah, it's true. I did make some life changes for sure. Derek, I'm so excited for your mother to meet Ingen and all the athletes. Have fun. Yeah, it should be exciting. Hopefully she has a good time. She's been following all of it. Ephraim, I bet that was closest to death you've been to death. And if death were to occur to you, you would have seen the bear in heaven. And we would have tangoed. Me and that bear. I've been like, round two, bear. Are you ready for this? I would have came at him like a spider monkey. You know what I mean? Like it would have been over. Craig D. Maverick, what were you thinking, Rooster? You told me not to think. Let's see. Tell my wolf, don't talk about me, Ephraim, Derek's bear. Yes. Oh man, I wish I would have skinned that bear and kept the fur, made a jacket out of it or like a headpiece. Dude, that'd been so cool. One of the biggest regrets I ever had. Do you think Levon can break Devin's arm while he's going full King's move? No. Let's see. $20 super chat from Z's guitar account. What's going on? Thank you for the $20 super chat, man. This is like your third super chat. Totally agree, Derek. Being the best in anything requires an honest evaluation of your whole lifestyle, not just training and practice. It's all about the details. It's what separates the good guys from the best guys. Yeah, I mean, you think like you might hate LeBron James, just using him as an example. He has like everything, all of it. He has the money to have all of it, but he has like a shooting coach, a dietitian, a strength and conditioning coach. He wakes up, like everything is set for him to be optimal. And all those athletes all the guys in those top sports are like, that's their life. Like their life is training and honing their skills, and they have the money to do it. And so I understand it's harder living in the United States. Like you got to have 2 to 3 jobs just to make ends meet. I get that. But just in terms of competition, man, it's hard. It's hard to put all this stuff together. And so, but you can't ever just relax, right? You got to keep striving for it. Like I was working 6 to 7 days a week, every other weekend, working on a day. And it was, and I kept pushing to try to find something better to stop those jobs so I could focus on training. And through miracles of God, I got this job offer where I'm at now. And now I work 3 days a week. And that means to be 4 days a week. And I think I teared up. Yeah. When I found out that I get to stop working and I get to just do 3 days a week and make more money than I was making when I was doing 7 days a week. So with you guys helping me out and super chats and subscribing to the channel, all this stuff, like this is why I'm able to do this. You guys, if you be very clear about this, if you guys weren't here and doing this with me, then I could not train and do the things I'm trying to do. I would not get the opportunities I'm getting, and I would not be able to afford to train. Like I'm making okay money here on YouTube, enough where it's like a small little part-time job. And I'm hoping for it to take off so eventually I can fully quit my job and just do arm wrestling, commentating, I'll do seminars, do all that type of stuff. Like this is, you guys are allowing me to be able to pursue this. That's why I say, I'm like, I can't say thank you enough for all the stuff you guys do. Right. Yeah. Without you guys, like this wouldn't happen. Right. Or at least it'd be a lot more difficult. Yeah. What do you think about airdropping videos of people breaking their arms on the table? Oh my God, no. Jeffrey Ray says, "What's up, Derek? Monster Michael Todd announced that he has a match open for his tournament in August. Love to see you pull Dave." Ooh. Well, I already have my East vs. West match in August, so I'm not gonna take anything else in August. Carolyn, you dead set legend. There's my Aussie arm wrestler impersonation. What are you weighing right now, Captain? How are you feeling? I haven't weighed myself, but last time I weighed myself last week, I was 347. So I didn't get back all the way down to 332. What I get to before, like 332. I'm 347, so I'm still pretty heavy, for sure. Let's see. Ingen doesn't sugarcoat anything. I know, and I love that. The Drew 24 says, Derek, Lockie on Jerry's stream right now said earlier that bigger guys might need to take a blood thinner for flights, help reduce DVT and swelling. Maybe. Another member in the house. Solomon Rima becomes a member. Thank you so much for joining up, man. I appreciate that. I mean, I just got done explaining how much I appreciate that. You're the man, Saul. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Like, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. And I don't, It honestly, it weighs on me to not want to let all the people that support me down. And all the people that support me are you guys, right? And like there's people in my real life, and, my girlfriend and my mom and my team and everybody that support me in real life. But like at the same time, the people that are buying into this and becoming members and supporting my channel is like, that's supporting me. And so I don't like letting you guys down. I don't like letting everybody down. It's like a pet peeve of mine in real life is that when I feel like someone depends or believes in me or wants something out of me, I just don't like letting people down. It's a big thing for me. I feel like I was let down a lot in my life through things. And so I try not to let people down. And so, yeah, it's a big thing that weighs heavy on me. And so thank you so much for your support. And just know that it drives me to want to do better. Joe Nilo says, Derek, you have to live and learn, traveling overseas, last minute notice, etc. We can always do better. Hindsight is 2020. Yeah, that's true. He needed that link tree. You could have made it any better. Bridget Sexness says Veronica. Veronica, when are you going to show the practice? The whole team misses you. I need the Knights to come back. I need the Knights back in practice. Bridget, we don't eat McDonald's. No, we don't. It's your channel, bro. You can curse up a storm. Yeah, but I try not to. I don't want to be that guy. I don't need to be that guy. I was not raised to be that guy. My mom used to put soap in my mouth for cursing, and like she would say, "That's for stupid people that can't figure out other words to say." And I'm like, okay, I try not to. And I also know that there's kids and people. Some people have told me multiple times. Me and my son like to sit here and watch you and things like that. And so I want to be respectable. Yeah. In and out. Like Tyson said, gonna want it more than breathing. Yep. Galvixtron, Brita Filter Gang. What? Brad Butler. I just want to stop eating McDonald's anyway. No goals of being an athlete. There you go. No, you guys took out. Okay, there we are. No Mickey D's because it's good for start for all of us. I don't usually eat McDonald's, guys. I just use that as an example. I probably have McDonald's every 2 or 3 months. Maybe I'll have McDonald's. I just view, for me, McDonald's, I view it as the epitome of greasy, bad for you fast food. Like, there's no other food that I eat that gets me as depressed as McDonald's. If I have a full McDonald's meal, I'm rethinking my entire life every time. Let's see. Sacrifice, bro, is the hard part. Yes, it is, Stevie. Food for doing nothing is addicting. Yeah. Reduce the amount of Bridget stays the night. Stop it. McDonald's the only thing worth living for. There's McDonald's in Turkey. Yeah, there is. There's McDonald's everywhere. Government doesn't back up the sport like in other countries. Says canceled after it. Yeah, there's definitely more support in other places for sure. Always, White Wolf says always get to any East events 4 to 5 days early, then even 3 to 4 time zones East. I know that you had already made flight arrangements. This is common knowledge in all sports. But I didn't know I was going to compete. Remember, guys, we booked my flight to Turkey thinking I was just going to commentate. It wasn't to compete. That's why he was like, yeah, get here Thursday and just commentate. And I was like, cool. And then he's like, oh, well, you want to compete? And I was like, oh, the flight was already booked. Sure. Hutchings versus Rostam next year. Wait, has that been announced? Or are you saying you want to see that? Because I would want to see that. I know Rostam gave it to him, but I know Hutchings would train his ass off for that. I'd be interested in seeing that. Cool Burn. If Devin had pancakes all day and smashed Michael Todd, McDonald's isn't any worse as long as you get all the high protein stuff. Yeah, but imagine if they didn't have the bad stuff in there as well. I mean, because nobody's perfect. No one's doing it perfect, right? Everybody could be better at it. Like if you took Devin and put him, in this training factory where all he had to do was worry about arm wrestling and all his foods and everything was decided for him by a team of nutritional experts that ran his blood work every day and so you know what I mean, like he could still level up as well. We could all, right? We all could. None of us are professional at the level where there's teams taking care of us and monitoring us and making sure we're peak level athletes, right? Intensity, Derek, you can do it. I have no doubt, says Carolyn. Carolyn, I know you always believe in me. You're the man, or you're the woman. You're awesome. Just get a Sabian quadratic fist. Maybe that's what I need. I'm from Cleveland, so yeah, I kind of hate him, but like him because he brought us a championship. There you go. No, you didn't earn that spirit animals form. You can't claim the animal spirit name though. Derek Golden Bear Smith. This is great, Derek. Worth it for all of us. Hey, thank you. That's awesome. Look at John. He worked all his life, and he's the GOAT. Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. There's not many more things you could do before you're 20 to be as optimal as John Brzenk, right? His whole childhood being raised by a professional arm wrestling father with a brother who ended up being a professional arm wrestler and training, and then lifting and training nonstop with arm wrestling in your family, then breaking your elbow at 13, arm wrestling an adult, having that heal up, and then just training with nothing but adults your whole life, and then all of a sudden you're 18 and you have that man strength coming in, you start to get all that muscle, back it all up on top of arm wrestling your entire life. Like that's like a great recipe for an amazing arm wrestler, the GOAT, right? Glad to hear the news about your job, D. Big future ahead. Hell yeah. Arm wrestling is growing, guys. Wait till the masses see all the benefits it gives us. Hopefully. I definitely hope so. Derek, now that you're a 10K, you selling stuff, get the bear shirt. I'll buy one, and I'm a wolf. Bridget, we need a bear shirt. On it, wolf. I'll design one. She said, see, before I even read that, she knew. Bridget's always ahead of me. Does anyone have what happened to John Brzenk? He haven't been doing his lives for a long time. He probably got burned out on it. I know he has a match in East vs. West when I go out there, so he's not gone. He just hasn't been doing his lives, apparently. I think a big part of it was he would go live when he first started it. He would go live for 10 minutes, and everybody was so excited John Brzenk was here. The super chats were flying. Dude was making like $800, $1,000 in like 20 minutes, just sitting there, super chat. And everybody's asking a million questions, and he's just going at his pace and trying to read what he can, his glasses on. Oh, what's that? What's that? But I think it calmed. I mean, naturally, he calmed down a little bit, and maybe he wasn't making as much. And this is all me just guessing. I have no idea, guys. But I'm saying like maybe it wasn't being as lucrative for him. And he's like, oh, it's taking a long time. Now my super chats have gone way down and I'm not making as much money. And I'm gonna slow down on that. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Or maybe just get bored with it. Let's see. John said he got bored of YouTube. There we go. Make it super, super bad. Bear spirits are not to be trifled with. Buddy Hale, y'all hit the like button. What do we got? 74 likes, 94 people. Yeah, there's probably a lot of people that left, new people that came in, 74 likes. We can get those boosted. Let's get those up to 90 likes. Can we get that like button spammed up to 90 likes? I'd appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much. It helps this thing get found. We'll do a survey on the live. Hit the like button and he'll do a trainers. Yeah, if anybody wants to see. I've been working my grip. I'm trying to get my hand and wrist ready. Regardless of how I plan to arm wrestle Ravaz, he targets hand and wrists. Cool. I'm trying to get mine, and I'm trying to get everything conditioned. So I started doing grip training a little bit. Like just cheesy little grippers and like the trainer and stuff, but I'm just getting heavy in terms of getting the endurance built up in my hand, of using them a lot and getting everything used to being pumped up. So I'm starting to do grip stuff. So we'll start having some more fun. Hopefully we'll go back to that 3.5 again as I get more and more used to it. But I'm just at work setting little PRs and stuff like that with little grippers and just getting my hand and wrist working a lot. And I got the rice bucket right here. I got the rice bucket right next to me on the computer. Sit here, work the rice bucket, get everything going. So I'm definitely doing a lot more with my hand and wrist. Spencer, member for 10 months. Don't forget, become a member, says Spencer. Thank you, Spence, for always pushing that, man. You're the man. I can't thank you enough for all your support, but great to have you on the team. Let's see. In and out or five guys? I'm in and out for sure. Been a hell of a week. I got the coolest news ever. Brad, what's the coolest news ever? Please share. The kids get McDonald's, we go elsewhere. Arvin Chan says, Sammy Sprinkler, seriously, he got bored of YouTube? Cut out all forms of gluten, wheat, rye, barley, and oats, and you absorb more nutrients, get healthier, etc. Says the Drew 24. Bridget, you hear that? We're changing the diet. Another reason, gas prices in California, that's crazy over here. In and out. Yep. Will you and Corey West pull anytime soon? Soon? I wouldn't say soon, no. But I would like to pull Corey. If I get these offers for East vs. West. East vs. West is the biggest card, because that is the biggest thing going on in arm wrestling. If I get offers for East vs. West, that's what I'm focusing on. That's my chance to go on this international stage. These are opportunities that I don't ever want to look back on and be like, oh, I really messed that up, said no to England. You know what I mean? Like, you have to take this opportunity when you get it. So that's priority number one right now. But yes, I'm down to pull Corey. When it's the right time for me and him. Let's see, Arvin. I think he wasn't happy with the amount of time he was putting in versus the money he was making from it as well. Basically burned out after a couple weeks. Conocimiento de sí mismo autoobservante. Hi, are you competition with Matt Mask? Are you competition with Matt Mask? Will I arm wrestle Matt Mask? Would I like to? I would like to arm wrestle with Matt Mask. Do I plan to? We have no plans to. Are we close in strength? Is that what you're asking? Are we in competition together? I don't think it's light years away from each other. There you go. Hopefully I answered that question. Solomon says, it was a sad day when my son said he wanted to grow up and be like you. I thought he was going to say he wanted to be like me, his dad. Oh. Well, hopefully I can lead that path and make him proud, you know? I'll try to be a good example. $10 super chat. White Wolf. What's up with the limp super chats tonight, lads? LOL Crikey. Where's my tag team partner? Hashtag Money Slam. Trying to get Aussie and Uncle John over to Turkey, Derek. Wrestling match, shirts off after arm wrestling. Thank you for the $10 super chat, White Wolf. I appreciate the support, man. I'm always thankful for whatever you guys donate, man. It's whatever. This is people donating money. Like, you guys, give me more money. Like, oh, weird. No, I'm always thankful for anything you guys donate. I appreciate it. Let's see. I had a good idea. I need at least 30 years of dominance to even get near the GOAT status as a Drew 24. Yeah, I mean, to be at the level he was at for as long as he was at is crazy. I try to explain it to people sometimes, but it's like, it's unheard of, man. It really is. He's a lot of work, says Bridget. I'm not a lot of work. You signed up for it. Craig D, if Devin wins, will you begin training the pumpkin way? I'm not doing full pumpkin training right now, but I'm also focusing on my right hand. Like, if I only have a little bit of time, I'm only doing right-handed arm wrestling. When I do my grippers, I'm doing more right-handed stuff. Like, everything's gearing towards my right hand right now. Like, I'm definitely favoring it. I'm not doing pure pumpkin training, but I'm definitely favoring my right hand 100%. I'm missing most of this because of work. I hope all is well with you guys. Spencer, everything's always well. Sean, not in the house. LOL, no Macca's a day keeps the pin pad away. Let's see. Efren Sanchez. In the first John Brzezinski live streams, the quality was bad, and it seemed like he was streaming from his Nokia. Yeah, I think he had a flip phone. Hope John Brzezinski comes back and reviews his last match with Zarab. They don't want us reviewing the matches, or at least we can't use the footage. That's why I took my video down, guys. Ingen didn't trip out on me or anything like that. He was just like really kindly, like, hey, we kind of have those copyrighted, and I was like, oh, no problem, man. So I took it off my channel. I don't know if you guys, for those of you guys that saw it, I did the review of my match, and then I took it down because I didn't want it, because I knew that if I kept it up, then John, Michael, Todd, everybody was going to take theirs and do reviews, and I didn't want Ingen to put Ingen in that spot, so I took it down. Small rice bucket for a big man. Oh, come on. Jeremiah says, hey, King, did you see on Ray's channel, Brzezinski said he thought Dave Patton was the greatest of all time. Are you surprised by his answer? No, I mean, John's a pretty humble dude, so it doesn't surprise me that he would say somebody else. And Dave Patton is an insane legend for sure. Definitely one of the greatest of all time, but it has to be John. It has to be John. Text Spawn, been busy, so I haven't been able to watch. Yeah, whatever, dude. Young Achiever says, priority number to always get more steroids from Larry Wheels. Oh. Bridget, listen, I'm not a dietitian or nutritionist. Hermes Grasperwini, how many Mexican burritos did you eat? I didn't have any burritos the whole time I was there. No burritos. Crazy. It was all just tacos and quesadillas. Bridget saying she'll make what she makes. She's talking about cooking for me because she's been meal prepping for me. Bridget, hey guys, I don't even ask her to do it, right? She just loves me so much, and she wants to see me get so big and jacked and strong that she just comes over here and starts cooking up like 25 pounds of food for like a week, and I just all week just keep eating it, and I love her for it. See, Buddy Hale, what's going on? Sammy, are you going to train with anyone that pulls similar to Ravaz? I have some plans to go pull with some high long lever top rollers. I'm definitely going to try to get a hold of Tony Tomlinson. He's not far. He's like 45 minutes away from me. He top rolls and has a long arm and a big hand. Yeah, I definitely want to get some table time with him for sure. Let's see. Do you do any Devin style RCR training? RCR training? Devin style RCR training. I don't know what that is. RCR. Yeah, I don't know what that is, man. The Magneteers. Hello, new sub here, all the way from South Wales, UK. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, man. If any of you guys, the people that are subscribed here, something that helps a lot is if you share it. I don't really mention that very often, but if you guys share the videos or the streams on like your Facebook and things like that, that helps out a lot. Helps get the name out there. I appreciate that a ton, guys. But thank you just for hanging out, and thank you for subscribing. Let's see. Derek said his arm is on gear. I knew it. Schmo, yo, Carolyn, what's up? My brother from the same moms. There he is. Lloyd Christmas in the house. The Drew 24. When Egan asks you something, you just do it. No questions. That's right. He knows what he's talking about. Arvin says, I saw your match review, but John isn't that techie enough to put Egan's clip onto his video. She gives him, young achiever. Who are you talking about, man? Who are you talking about? Maybe train with Rithers. He's across the United States. He's in Mississippi. So I'm all out in California. We're a ways away from each other, Clerks 93. But yeah, that would be a great person to get a hold of for sure. And I have a lot of respect for Wayne, but he's a little far away. Everybody's talking about Taco Bell and Mexican pizza. Oh, Rise Cup roll, Devon's Farm. Yeah, I mean, of course, that's like that's standard that you train your cupping, your rising, and your rolling, or yeah, all the big three, 100%. But then there's also still supination. There's still kickback, and there's other things like that, and chopping or whatever you want to call it. But yes, of course I train that stuff, 100%. Are you still pulling Dave? No. I said before my match, I said if I get destroyed by my match, I'll chill out on chasing Dave. I got destroyed in my match, chilling out on chasing Dave. And we never had anything set because Dave kept getting offers because he's just too popular. So we never had anything set. We had a verbal agreement. We want to arm wrestle each other, but I was trying to find the right place for it to happen and date, and we never found the right date. So when things are ready, let me go sow my oats and maybe not get my ass beat in Turkey for the second time here in August, and then maybe we'll rethink about going after Dave. Bridget Sexton says 10 tacos, 10 quesadillas. So when I was in Mexico, the night I went out drinking with our friends, we were driving home, and I looked at Heraclio and I looked at our buddy Christian who was driving. I said, "Listen, Christian, it's late right now. Is there any place open?" He said, "Yeah, there's a taco place open." I said, "Listen, I want to get. I can't even order food, so they have to order the food for me." So I told Heraclio, because Christian didn't even speak English, so I told Heraclio, I said, "Listen, tell him I want more food than I can eat." And he started laughing. I go, "I want more food than I can eat. That's the goal. I want to get so much food that there's something left over, and that's really hard for me to do." And so we ended up going to the taco place, and I got 10 quesadillas with carne asada in them, and then I got 10 tacos, like with homemade tortillas and stuff. And then they give me a big old thing of beans, like fried beans, and a bunch of sauces, guacamole, and all types of weird sauces. And it was awesome. I had taco left over and quesadilla left over, so it was a great night. Ingen got demonetized again. Needed some pin to confirm for YouTube. Could you help with that, please? Maybe it's a simple tech issue. I will refer him to Uncle John, who is the tech master for all of us. I am definitely not the one to help with any tech questions. If I can help him, yeah, of course. I just don't know if I'll have any kind of answer for him. You guys know, man, I'm not good at this. I'm like one step above John Bursnik in terms of being on knowing how to do this stuff. Solomon says, has Bridget's social media presence been impacted from being with you, champ? Could you ask her? There you go. She's reading the chat. I'm sure she saw it, and we'll be answering you shortly. More specifically with the karate belt. Yeah, I have a martial arts belt and all that stuff. Yeah. I do some things a little different than him, but yeah, it's targeting the same stuff. Spencer, let's not talk about that, man. I know I slacked. Wait, why am I blurry? There we go. You gotta hit up Turkey if we can get Jake there. Yeah, gotta hit up Turkey if we can get Jake there. You're gonna go Turkey, White Wolf? Prediction on Corey versus Kadecha. I already went over that. 10 Subway subs. I've eaten 4. I used to eat 4 on the regular. 10, I don't think it's possible. Do you eat pancakes and maple syrup? I haven't had pancakes in forever. I'm gonna try to get caught up. We're nearing 6 o'clock here, guys. You guys are hitting me hard with the chats. Nate, hey Derek, hope your family are doing well. Yeah, we're doing fantastic, man. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well. Bruce Boston says you should totally train with Dave. This way you'll be used to that strong style of arm wrestling. I would love to. It's just like it's so far away, and getting a consistent training session. A one-off thing isn't. You need consistent training with someone like that. Not just I fly over there, arm wrestle one day, and I come home, and I have a job, and I have a daughter and stuff. I can't just stay over there and train with Dave, unfortunately. So I have to work with what's within driving distance of me. And I have some amazing arm wrestlers. I got Megan Mike not far from me. I got Tony Tomlinson. There's a bunch of amazing arm wrestlers out here. So I got to use what I have. Hutchings versus Todd, who you got? Like I already said, I think Todd, Monster Michael Todd should have that. Derek, is that absolutely absurd? Quick 10,000 calorie meal. Free Aussie was going live at 6 with Corey West. Okay, 1 minute. Road number 1. Hell yeah. Bridget said, I have more arm wrestlers looking at my social media, and I had a random message sent about his training. You did? You never told me about that. Yeah, I ask her every so often, like, what guys are messaging you? Who is it? I tell her if I sign off on the guys, like, oh, okay, he's cool. You can accept that. That guy's a weirdo. Don't accept that. I know some of these guys are going to try to slide into Bridget's DMs and hit her up. We're going to have to fight at a tournament. Just inject maple syrup. That meal could probably fed someone for a week. I know. Well, it was, Bill, about if he was going to East vs. West before he announced. Bridget does not like the attention. Yeah, she doesn't like the attention, guys. So remember, Bridget Sexiness, that's her Instagram account. You guys, if you want to follow her on there, or if you guys want to find her on any other social media, she's on Facebook. Go ahead, give her a follow. Or become friends with her. That's what it is on Facebook. Yeah, there you go. If we get Aussie and Uncle John over there, and me and Marcus will be there to tear it up. Hey, where's Marcus? I just thought about that. Marcus, where are you? He's probably in the other video. Someone message Marcus. Where has he been? I used to 5-pound pizza. Papa Murphy's take and bake family stuffed pizza in one sitting. Not healthy. LOL. Those were the good days. Well, I was on vacation. All right. I'm trying not to eat like that over here. I was on vacation. Right. So now we're back to full training mode. Or train with someone using a band as well. Yeah, I got the training part pretty dialed in. But yeah, I can always improve for sure. I just need the time to let the training take hold. Derek, I'm about to slide into both your DMs because y'all need to get over for some barbecue soon. Hey. Also, for those who use IG, don't click on any messages link. Just will take over your account. Lockie just lost his account that way. Ugh. All right, guys. Marus. We're all caught up. It's 6:02. It is time. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. You guys, Linktree. Can I get some of the moderators or Bridget, please put the Linktree back in the chat. You guys, that is the link to Filthy Power. They came out with my shirt. It's dirty. Like my bag, I haven't even unpacked it. But my shirt is out with my face on it. You guys, like I said, I already got like 5 pictures of people that were wearing the shirt. And I'm saving all the pictures and I'm gonna release some kind of cool video showing everybody wearing my shirt with my face on it. If you guys go get the shirt, I appreciate all the support, you guys. Me and Bridget are definitely gonna figure out a way to get some clothing on here. Like I said, I was just in Mexico and stuff, so trying to get this all wrapped up and figured out how to get you guys some awesome gear. So you guys check out the Linktree. It has NatFit on there, the link for that, Filthy Power, a lion straps, and wristball.net, I think, should be on there as well. And you guys, I can save some money, use my discount code on all those. And yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying before. You guys make all this possible. It kind of gets me in my feels when I start talking about it because honestly, like my life's changed. So thank you. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you for the kind messages I get. Thank you for the handshakes I receive when I go places. They're taking pictures with people, just everything, dude. It makes everything I've done for 12 years and all this bullshit I've gone through, it makes it all worth it. So thank you again. So much. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Back to training. Let's get ready for this turkey thing. See you.